What is up, guys? Today I'm coming clean, okay? Today I am telling you guys the 5 things that I hate about the United Kingdom. But first,
Hi, how are you?
good, how are you?
Doing great, thanks for asking. You can order whenever you're ready.
Can I get a chicken quesadilla? Papa needs his Taco Bell. Thank you. Now let's find a place to park so I can stuff my face. So let me start by saying hate is a very, very strong word. There's really only a few things I like truly hate. You know, like serial killers, dudes that like hit women and children, and gas prices. Those are really like the only things I truly hate. So all of these, I don't hate them. These are just things that I've learned over time, over my past 3+ years of making UK reacts content. Just things I've learned about the UK that maybe I just dislike. You drink Baja Blast anywhere else, it doesn't hit the same as when you get it with Taco Bell. This stuff is just pure sugar, but I don't care. So yeah, if you're new around here, my name's JT. I'm an American. I'm born and raised here in Kentucky. I've been making American reacts to UK content for 3+ years now. Hundreds and hundreds of videos of me reacting to UK culture, history, stuff like that. And over that time, I've learned a lot about the UK. I mean, so much. Like, I almost know as much about the UK as I do about America. And doing all these reactions and learning all this stuff, I found stuff that I really, really like about the UK. And then, of course, there's things maybe I dislike. And today, I'm sharing my top 5 things that I found that I dislike about the UK. All of this is to be taken with a grain of salt. So, and I couldn't do a video of me telling y'all everything I like about the UK, because that video would be freaking 6 hours long. And I'm also interested to see like what y'all's opinions on these topics are too, because maybe y'all are Brits who live in the UK and you don't like these things either. So chicken quesadilla. Oh, it's hot. Oh, whoever is responsible for this creation right here, I love you. So last night I thought about doing this video. I was like, all right, let me get a list of the things that I maybe dislike about the UK. And right off the top of my head, I had 3. 3 was the number I was at, and the last 2 literally took me like an hour and a half to think of. All right, new location, because there's some dude in the parking lot of Tractor Supply literally power washing a water container. I don't know what was happening, so I left. So yeah, here we go. The first thing that I dislike, I'm not gonna say hate this whole video, because I don't really hate these things. The first thing I dislike about the UK is when Brits automatically assume that an American is rude or doesn't have manners just because they're American. Y'all know how like Canadians have like this almost stereotype where everybody in the world thinks all Canadians are nice all the time. I feel like Americans are starting to get that way, but the opposite, where everybody always automatically assumes that Americans don't have manners or they're super rude. And as somebody who was raised to respect everybody and have manners at all times, I hate that. I do. I don't hate this though. Now, don't get me wrong. Especially nowadays, there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of rude people, people that don't have manners. There's definitely more rude people than nice people nowadays here in America. So I understand why people think that way. But like a lot of times, I'll post a video and somebody new will like come and watch that video. And maybe it's about a subject that a lot of times Americans will hate on. But they will like literally watch the video and then comment. They're like, hey, I came into this, I clicked on this video thinking, okay, here's another rude American who's gonna get on here and bash the UK about whatever it is. But usually they're like, I came in with that mentality, just automatically assuming you were going to be rude and not have manners or like disrespect us. But throughout the video, I learned that, oh my gosh, he's actually nice and he's understanding and he's open-minded. And I get a lot of those comments, and like I love that, because hey, that means I'm changing the narrative. I'm changing the way everybody thinks about Americans automatically nowadays. So I love that. I really do. And again, I'm not saying there's not rude Americans, because trust me, there are. The way I was raised, we were raised with manners. It was always yes sir, no sir. Somebody walking behind you, you hold the door open for them, and you respect people up until they disrespect you or they lose your respect. And nowadays, a lot of people just don't do that, or they're not taught that growing up. So yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind, was when people automatically assume, hey, this dude's an American, he's probably going to be rude or he's going to be disrespectful in some way. And a lot of times, a lot of people that I know, that's never the case. But nowadays, I think people are more raised with the mentality of you don't respect somebody until they earn your respect. And me personally, I hate that. I hate that mindset. I think a lot of Americans will see that you'll get more out of people, and life will be a lot easier if you show respect first and just have manners and be nice. Like, what the heck? We spread love around here. I truly think if I had to pick one thing to eat for the rest of my life, a chicken quesadilla is probably going to be up there. Like, I could never get tired of this. Like, really. Alright, so now the second thing that I absolutely hate about the UK. Okay. This one I just don't really understand, and it's the American sweet tea hate. Like, why y'all hate on American sweet tea so much? Like, I understand the hot tea, the English tea, and like the tradition of that, and like the cultural value of having a cup of tea like that. But why y'all be hating on sweet tea so much? Like, trust me, I know it's bad for you. I mean, it's bad. The amount of sugar that I've seen some people put in theirs, ridiculous, but it's delicious. So we're here for a good time, not a long time. So if I see somebody put 4 cups of sugar in a pitcher of tea, listen, I'm just gonna enjoy it and not worry about the diabetes that's coming down the road, all right? But like, I made videos in the past on this channel making American sweet tea, and like, dude, those videos, I've never seen so many hate comments in my life. Like, a lot of people think it is a true disgrace to put ice cubes in the tea and then put all of that sugar in there. Like, you would think I kicked their dog or something. But yeah, that's just one I really just don't understand. Chicken quesadilla, demolished. Now, I will say this. If you're one of those people that absolutely hate American sweet tea and you've never tried it, please try it. Be open-minded, be like, okay, I might actually like this, and give it a shot. Now, you're taking a health risk, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of sugar. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot. Can't knock it till you try it, all right? Here we go. An absolute luxury around here, all right? This is as good as gold. Boom. Doritos Locos Taco. I'm sure y'all have these in the UK, all right? Just a hard shell taco, but the hard shell is a nacho Dorito. Dude, delicious. No, we ain't eating the healthiest lunch today, but... So yeah, the third thing that I highly dislike about the UK is cookie, biscuit, cookie. Dude. Now, this one is like 100% America's fault, because we came over here and we were like, all right, we're gonna take the English language and we're gonna hit it with a sledgehammer, and then we're gonna throw it in the river and fish it out in 6 years and pull it out, dry it off, and then that's gonna be our language. So this is 100% America's fault. I just hate that bro, it's so confusing. A cookie's a biscuit, but a biscuit's also a cookie. And like, I'm sure you're probably like, JT, that's not confusing at all. It is when you're thinking of one thing, and I've called it that one thing my entire life, but I'm making a video for people in the UK, so like, I know that they call it something else, so I'm trying to call it that, but I've been calling it this for so long, and dude. It's also kind of like the same thing with chips and crisp. That one's a little bit easier, just because it's like almost the same word, but cookie and biscuit, not to mention a cookie over here is a cookie, and then a biscuit over here is a biscuit, but then a biscuit over there is a scone, and a cookie over there is a bit. Listen, that one is truly the one thing, like, I might have an aneurysm thinking about it too much. Doritos Locos Taco. Done. Dude, I love you. I love you. We need to have like a world meeting, okay? All of the leaders from every country, one room, and we're going to sit in there and battle it out, debate it out, what the hell we're calling a cookie and a biscuit, okay? So we can all just agree on one layman term for the same thing, so that way I don't have to keep thinking so hard about what I'm talking about. If y'all don't know, I have a hard time speaking a lot of times. Like, I was in speech therapy classes up until like 7th grade, and the only reason I wasn't in them all throughout high school was because we moved to a new school and they didn't offer the classes. So I've always had a very, very hard time thinking of words and talking and like pronunciating things. That's why there's always a lot of cuts in my videos, because like, I know what I want to say, but I have to think really hard about what I want to say, so that way it comes out right. So I literally have to like take a few seconds, like say it in my head first, and then I'll be like, okay, I practice it, now let's say it. I've definitely gotten a lot better, you know, making the videos and stuff. This helps a lot. And like, I'm sure people think I'm crazy because like, I'm practicing all the time. Like, if I'm driving just by myself and I'm not listening to music, I will sit here and just like pretend I'm like in an interview or something, just so that way I can practice just getting sentences off without like having to stop and think about what I want to say. It's taken a lot and a lot of practice, but I have gotten a lot better at it. And the cookie and biscuit cookie, that's just one of those things that like triggers it, and I'm like, oh gosh, what am I trying to talk about here? Is it a cookie? Is it a biscuit? What the hell's going on? So yeah, that's really personal for me. But there's a lady like directly next to me, and she just keeps looking at me. I think she thinks I'm crazy because she can't see the camera from her angle. So I'm just sitting here like talking and like flaring my hands and stuff. Oh, she's leaving. Thank God. I'm sure she thinks I'm psycho or something. Bye, lady. Thanks for staring at me and making me socially awkward. Alright, so this next one, this one's still kind of like a personal thing of mine. But dude, I've tried it, and y'all have seen me try it multiple times. I just can't get behind it. And that is prawn cocktail flavored items. I just can't, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Y'all have literally witnessed me try so many prawn cocktail chips or crisps. Sorry, see. I've tried so many things prawn cocktail flavor, and like, some of them taste better than others, but all in all, just can't get behind it. And I know that's going to offend a lot of people because y'all love your prawn cocktail. And I'm not saying, hey, I'm not saying it's terrible. Like, I understand people have different taste buds. Just me personally, it just doesn't do it. It just doesn't do it. Like, I have tried and tried to like learn to like it, because I know it's such a big flavor over in the UK. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And that's coming from somebody, listen, I am the pickiest eater you guys will ever see. Like, truly, truly. And I've gotten a lot better. Older I've gotten, I'm like, okay, JT, you need to start trying more things. And I've learned to like a few more things, but like, growing up, I literally survived off of peanut butter sandwiches. Not jelly. I hate jelly. Just peanut butter. Straight peanut butter. Chicken nuggets and frozen pizzas. Like, that's what I liked. I didn't like anything else. Just over, like, the past, like, 3 years, I started eating, like, chicken on the bone. Like, I would eat chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, chicken tenders all day long. But you give me a piece of chicken with a bone in it, I'm not touching it. I'm not doing it. But now, dude, I'm hammering it. I love it. Like, I am truly, like, everybody that knows me knows, okay, JT is the pickiest eater of all time. So, like, it should not come to a surprise to y'all at all that I don't like the prawn cocktail flavor. And a lot of times, I'll say I don't like something and I've never even tried it before. Like rice, any type of rice, dude, I will not even touch it. No, it's not, no. I'm not putting that stuff in my mouth. I've never tried it before. I'd probably love it if I did try it. I just can't get past the way it looks, okay? So the fact that I've tried prawn cocktail things so many times, and some of them I've liked, like, more than the other one, I definitely gave it a shot. It's just not for me. It's not. And the fifth and final thing that I freaking hate about the UK, but I hate when there's someone being, like, truly, truly mean and nasty to somebody else, and they try to, like, cover it up as banter, when in reality they're just being a dickhead. Now, I know that UK humor and UK banter, it's not for everybody. It's a very certain demographic that understands, like, when Brits are joking and all that. And I feel like I kind of have that sense of humor. Like, I understand, okay, that's just a joke. It's really hard to, like, hurt my feelings, get under my feelings and stuff like that. And I'm usually pretty good at telling when somebody is, like, being sarcastic and just joking around and just, like I said, just banter. And this is not just in the UK. Like, there's people here in America, there's people all over the world that are truly, like, being mean to somebody, but, like, they say that they're just messing around with them, they're just having a good time, they're just joking, it's just banter, and they try to make it seem okay, when in reality, the other person, you know, you're saying these things about or saying these things to, it's probably truly hurting their feelings. And now I know that there's gonna be people like, okay, then they don't understand, you know, the sense of humor, or they're soft or whatever. And, you know, sometimes maybe that is the case. Maybe they don't understand that it truly is banter. But yeah, I know that one really depends on, like, the person and who it is, like, who's kind of doing the bantering and who's trying to take it. But I know everybody knows that guy that takes it too far, or maybe he's saying things that, like, okay, that's kind of not a joke, you're doing a little bit too much, and then he tries to just cover it up as it's banter, or I'm just messing around, joking around, when in reality you're kind of being like a bully or being rude. And that happens everywhere. That's not just in the UK. I just know that y'all use a lot of banter as jokes and stuff like that, so I knew y'all would have some, like, really good opinions on, like, how far is too far? After what point does it turn from banter to bullying? I'll be very interested to see y'all's opinions on that. But alright guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, these weren't meant to be, like, super serious, because there's not nothing I really truly hate about the UK. I love you guys, I love the culture, I love the history, I love learning about the UK. That's why I make the videos that I make, because I want to learn more. But everybody has opinions. Everybody has something that maybe they like that a lot of people don't like. But yeah, y'all let me know. Do y'all like videos like this? Me sitting down, kind of just, like, talking with y'all, sharing my opinions and, like, what I think about the UK. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see more videos like this by hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'm gonna be in the comments reading them, replying to y'all. Again, this is all to be taken with a grain of salt. I didn't make this video to hurt somebody's feelings or disrespect anybody, anything like that. Y'all know I love you guys. Y'all know I love the UK. And everybody has their opinions and what they like and what they don't like. And this video was just me sharing some of mine and really just getting y'all to share your opinions back on some of the things I brought up, so that way I can understand more, like, what y'all think about it. So yeah, y'all let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go out today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice for my day. I love you guys so much, I really do. JTReacts, I'm out. Peace.